Welcome back to another video. Today we are playing at Lijiang Tower, and it's a very exciting video because I finally mastered 4, so I ranked up and it's looking good. Maybe we will get to master 3 at this season. So my team didn't vote for any of my ban picks, so instead they banned Mercy and Tracer. I don't mind that, and the enemy team banned Diva, so that's a counter to me, so I'm okay with that. The first map is going to be Control Point, and it's inside, so it's not very good for Pharah. So you have a few options: either go with your team and play it very safe and make sure you don't get flanked or stuck, because you can't really fly inside, or you go on the outside and flank where you can fly and boop. But I'm gonna go with my team here. This is a good place you can spam rockets just like a Junkrat would, and just put some pressure on your team. And if you notice, you have the walls around you, so you have protection. Usually the enemy won't flank you behind here, not at the start at least. Later on they might. So you can see we already lost one player. Winston decides to go in. If I follow, I'm gonna get picked probably, so I'm not gonna follow him. I'm not sure exactly what his plan is, but I'm gonna go in now when the Ryan backed off a bit. Try to get some picks here, but you see it's not really much I can do, and the Winston had backed at the same time. So maybe I should have went with the Winston at the same time, because we went different times and it didn't sync. But anyway, right now we're getting pushed back, and you can see the Winston goes in. We don't really have any follow. He gets Life Weaver pulled back, and we can't really do a lot. We're getting stuck in this pathway. We get Genji picked off, Winston. You know, we're losing our second fight. Things are not looking good. So it's important to remember to not lose motivation. So even though we're losing right now, doesn't mean it's gonna be that forever. So I'm gonna flank on the right now, get some hits, but I get a lot of damage. I'm gonna go get health pack and flank and poke on the right side. Here I can use the walls as cover, get the hands off, and I can heal myself, you know, I don't have to stay in that pathway. We get the Mcree, and I'm gonna barrage here, get the Juno, Kiriko, get the Anna, and then we finish the Ryan here. So the flank worked perfectly. The Winston was taking a bit focus at that point as well. So we have the point now, and at defense now of the control point, you have to make sure that you back very quickly, because Winston cannot hold, like Ryan, a shield. He cannot hold a position for long. You see how quickly we're backing when the Ryan pushes. That's why I suggest stay up here, or you can stay on the outside. You can also stay in the back in the pathways, but Tracer can flank you there, or Sombra, so this is a bit more safe. The Ryan is running around, so I can shoot him in the back a few times. See some picks that are low, and now when my tank is going in, I can go in. So I think we managed to finish everyone off here, and we get a team kill. So you have to make sure that you play very defensive, like you saw me doing there. I cannot really go in as I would like to, because I have no pocket, and the Winston cannot hold a position. Or he can, but you know what I mean, he cannot hold it. Like you saw now, he jumped back when he was getting focused. They're pushing now, they have a Winston, so I'm gonna go back to my position up there and spam some rockets, try to get some hits if I can. We got a hit there, me and the Winston, and got a pick on the Baptiste. I got barrage, I'm gonna see if I can use it, maybe on the Winston if possible. I got the Winston with my team there, luckily, so I think it was worth it. Without the Winston they cannot push, and this gives me time to come back from spawn. So I am back now, and I will decide to go on the left here in the far back. The reasoning is because I want to shoot rockets in their flank side, and that makes them confused. It's not to get any limbs. You saw how quickly I had to escape, however, because I was getting focused by the Mcree there. I'm coming back because they have forgotten about me, and I get the Mcree with my Winston here, I think. Sorry, I got the Sojourn instead. But the Mcree used his ultimate, so that's good, he wasted it. And you have to remember that a player wasting ultimate can potentially be, you know, a big deal, because if he gets 2 picks, you know, they can win a fight by that. Anyway, we got the last guys, and we managed to take the point. So when you have a Winston or a dive tank, you want to make sure that you're trying to go in with them whenever they are diving, but you have to be very quick to go out when they are backing. You almost want to back before them. Anyway, I tried to boop here. I always do that, shoot a boop on the bridge. You don't have to aim specifically, just in the middle is fine. and usually they survive, but sometimes you get some nice picks. Now they get, I get focused there by Genji, Bap, and Mcree, and I die very quickly. And I have to be careful, I have no pocket, and I can't really get saved by the Bap in the air. I guess Lifeweaver can save me if he pulls me, that's about it. So that means I have to play very carefully and use the walls as protection. Now we're getting stuck here like the last point. We're getting, we're losing the fights, and our Winston is doing his best to take space and stuff, but it doesn't work so well. I'm gonna try to flank here, but it didn't really work. They noticed me and picked me off. So now I wrote that we should go left. I don't think going right is gonna work at all. And you see I've lost 2 fights now. Going left allows me to, avoid the enemy team completely. So I'm just gonna spam some rockets, destroy the healing turret there, and I think we get the Genji here. However, their Illari does an ultimate and I get hit by it, so yeah, that was unfortunate. So I'm back now, and we managed to almost take the point here, I think. And we finished Winston off there, and we captured the point. Or sorry, there was a Genji, and I think he blades here at some point. Now, whenever Genji blades, you have to remember, you can pick him off easily, just fly backwards and use boop. And you can see that he hit me once. I think he missed 1 or 2 times in the air. And just 2 rockets is usually enough because your team will be focusing him. I go for the Bap there, try to get Winston, but he survives and he pops ultimate. So I think that's good. They have Genji wasted a blade, I got the Bap, and Winston is solo ulting because he wants to survive. And to be honest, Winston should have just saved ulti and reset with his team. But I get it, they're at 99%. Anyways, I'm gonna stay on this position and spam rockets into their spawn. You can get some nice hits and ulti charge. Me and Genji got a hit on the Illari there, so we pick her off. But I don't wanna go too forward, use the wall here on the left as protection. I don't have so much healing, no pocket really, so if I show myself too much, I get picked off so quickly. And that's exactly what happens here. They focus me a bit too much, and I get picked off. So I'm back now, and it's overtime, and we lose this fight, unfortunately. So as you can see, we're always having trouble at the beginning. But, it's an even game, 1-1. And this map is much better for Pharah. I like this a lot more. My teammate says we should play on point, I think. And that's exactly what we will do. And my suggestion is this. If you're staying on point on this map, then you should just stay here in the middle and spam rockets like a Junkrat. Use the walls as cover. You can get heals from your team here. And your second job is, if anyone is flanking DPS, then you should go for them, if a Genji or Tracer comes around. This way you're helping your tank, putting a lot of pressure on the enemy, and you can use the protection of the walls. You see Genji flanking, so I'm gonna go for him, and hopefully we'll get him here. Or he got away. So I'm gonna continue to hold this position. We have gotten 1 pick, I think. Genji tries again, shoot him once here, see if I can maybe push him back even further. He will try to do this because he's noticing that they can't really go in through the main gate. And my Reaper is going on the side, so I want to help my Reaper. But the soldier was there and picked me off. So I'm gonna take this shortcut on the right here. You can do it on the other side as well. And just fly straightly on point. Here I can boop if I need to quickly. Now we're managing to hold this, and that's good. I'm gonna make them back. And they are losing a lot of time. We've held the point for a very long time now. And I have to play very defensive because, they have a hit scan, and the only way I get healing is if I am on the point. Now they're gonna push me and my team, so I should probably back on the point. However, I do the mistake and get greedy and go above here, and you can see how quickly they can headshot. So I'm back now with Barrage. My team has gotten a lot of picks, so I can just finish the enemy tank, and we pretty much have won this point as well. Now they're gonna try maybe a last push here, see if I can boop the BAP down from the map. Didn't really work. And I am holding the barrage if I need to, but I don't think they're gonna touch in time. So that was the match. I think it went pretty well. Now I have to mention that it was difficult because I did not have pocket, and you saw how quickly they picked me off whenever I showed myself. They just headshotted me in a second. So you have to be super defensive, and like you see in the play here, it only works because they were busy with other stuff, and the Life Weaver kinda saved me there. So, you know, it's a combination of playing defensive, going in when you have an opportunity, and being lucky that I guess works together, that you can get plays. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.